Hello, I'm going to do a short tutorial on using Bezier Curves in Blender. You can use these to make things like a ribbon, some noodles, or hanging vines, anything that's very stringy. So we're going to open up Blender, delete the default cube, and then add in a plane. You don't need to use a plane for Bezier Curves, but this just helps with making some of the simple shapes. We're going to add in a curve, add in the Bezier curve. I'm just going to go tab into edit mode and delete all the vertices. On this side, if you can't see this, you need to drag it out from this small arrow in the top left. You will go down to this draw tool and you will be able to draw on the surface. But first, before you can do that, you need to open this tab on the right side, right next to your axes. You need to go to Tool and then type is Bezier Curve right now. We need to change the depth to surface so it'll draw on this plane, but you don't have to do that if that's not what you're going for. I'm just going to do that for this one. If we want to draw something like the ribbon in the picture, just go like this, and it will be drawing on the surface of the plane. Then we go into Object Data Properties. Under Object Data Properties, you go into Geometry. And then if I want it to look like the ribbon, you will go to Extrude. And it'll look like that. And then drag it up. If I do Control J, it should join all of the curves together so they're no longer two separate curves, since I had one continuous line and then an extra one, but I can just add them together. If I want to make a different kind of Bezier curve, now I want to make something more like the noodles, I can add in a quick, maybe a sphere, and just delete the top half of it. Oops. Oops. Slow it down. Okay. You don't have to do this part, but now maybe I have a bowl and I want to add noodles or worms, I don't know. And I will just do, in object mode again, I will do add curve, Bezier curve. I'll go tab, delete all the vertices again. And now I'm on draw surface, so I can just draw all over this surface. And the curve should just stick to the sides, like that. And since doodles aren't flat, I will go to the same place under Object Data Properties on this side, and I will go to the same space where I extruded this ribbon, extruded outwards, but instead this time you go lower, you go to round and depth. You can turn up the depth and it looks kind of like doodles or worms or vines or whatever you want, though it does stick on the outside a bit. So if you have these and you're like, I don't want them in spots there, you can pick specific points, just drag them around so they aren't sticking out. And that's all.